greater than happiness. Happiness means it's extreme. Happiness is the opposite of unhappiness. That means it's going to be like a pendulum on the clock, it's going to swing, isn't it? So have inner peace where there is balance. My Guru, Chara Rinpoche, do this mudra. Balance, he do like this. Eat sweet thing and have medicine, balance. Yeah. Alright, Phyllis? Yeah. So you have diabetes, you can eat sweet thing, you eat the medicine, balance. Yeah. You see? So, can you laugh when you're doing practice? Laugh, why not? Why doing practice means must be? You see? You're not going to attract anybody, you know. You know, what you're doing, you're attracting your inner ghost out. Right? You see, if somebody do this to you, then you want to do, you know how to do this? I also can, I do double. Alright? So that means something negative is going to attract more negative things to come out. And everybody wants to be powerful, right? So you imagine those people who like tattoo, and they like to go for pumping and become strong and this and that, and they like to show off and their strength. Next life, what to become? You want to know? No. You want to know?
Yes.
You probably become a crab or a scorpion. Why? Because, you know, imagine you like your skin to be like this, right? And then you want big and strong and you like to go like this. So what? You have the cross that goes. You see? This is reincarnation. You are what you get. You get what you are, sorry. Makes sense? Right? If you always want to hide away from other people, you're finding a way out always, and they say, what do you be next life? You want to be a snake or fish? Right? You always want to get the shortcuts, you know, the way, you know, you want to be alone, you want to be this. You're just going to be what you like to be. You like to always control and scold other people, make sure things are supposed to be the way they are. Next time you'll be a sheepdog. That's reincarnation, that's rebirth. Uncontrolled rebirth. Now you understand? Rebirth is not about some God. You this life do this, that, and okay, this now I punish you, next life you become this. Oh, come on. That God also poor thing, you know. You have to read the nonsense of people. Okay? So, you become who you like, who you are now. That's why you see, you idolize some super pop star or whatever, you become like them, isn't it? You have that, when you were young, you mean you don't? Follow your pop star idol hairstyle, you wear their clothes, you follow their moves. You don't do that? No?
No one's going to confess to being in Hannah Montana. I like Lady Gaga.
Right, so myself, I didn't get a chance to do that, but when my idol was my guru. My idol was my guru. I really wanted to be whatever my guru was. Until one day my guru burst my bubble and it really hurts. You know what he said? You really like to be like me so much. Where will you ever realize your true potential to be for others? You are becoming smaller and smaller, not bigger and bigger. Yeah. And then I tried to meditate, and then I kept on crying. And then he said, you can meditate all you want, but you only see more shit coming out. Yeah. And then it really hurt because it was in retreat, months in retreat. And my guru, you know, he come inside, you still meditating? You meditating? Yeah. I'm meditating. If let's say like this, meditating, you sit down, drink tea, and look at me meditate. And you are meditating. and you are trying to... yeah. And it was many years later, after meditating and doing practices, then I realized why the shit comes out. It's because when the water is murky, you cannot see your own obscurations, your own obstacles, the stones in the lake, or the stones in a pond of water. But when things settle down, you can see very clearly what are the things, what are the issues that you need to resolve within yourself. So that was what he meant. And it took me years to see that. And then after you see that, you have to decide, what do you want to do? You want to run away? Many people run. Many people say that when they practice and they see so many things, they do not know what to do because they are too righteous. Or there's some other spiritual or religious tradition to say that we have to be right. We must practice to be right. We are the right. We are the light. We are the right. Then they leave. They want to be right and they want to be bright. They want to be the other people's light. I've given up being that a long time ago. Now I don't bother about anything. I'm the tree and I'm sitting next to a tree. When I'm sitting in the car, I'm the seat. You know? When there's a wind, I'm the breeze. Renounce yourself and you'll meditate better. And you will see yourself deeper. See yourself deeper is most important. When you can see yourself deeper, you can see yourself clearer. Actually, I'm not Zen master. Zen masters, they are very embarrassed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I say wrong things according to the Zen practice. But this is how I do. My gurus give those pointers and we meditate. You see? First one, renunciation. Renounce. And renunciation itself is a big meditation. Bodhicitta is a discipline. It's not, you can meditate upon the suffering of others, meditate the need of why you want to become a Buddha for the sake of others and all that. Those are all intellectual knowledge. If you are a father or a mother, you don't need reasons to love your child. You just love your child. If you have a lover, you don't need reasons to love. If you have a nephew or niece or somebody that you care for, you don't need reasons, right? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you don't talk, so there's no... Okay? So, this is what I'm talking about. What is the practicing the Bodhisattva vows? Feel it rather than intellectualizing it. These days, or maybe in America, and also in many parts of the world, people, out of their need of wanting a new religion and to break out from the old and find something new, is climbing out from a hole and dropping into another one. Like people get out or divorce, they marry and then they divorce again. You know, same with religion, same with spirituality. Feel rather than knowledge. Keep on studying. You don't want to be from that religion, you keep on studying a new one. Try to feel the soul, the essence, and then you have the reason within yourself. What everybody else says is everybody else's reason, is everybody else's realization, is everybody else's inner peace. My gift to you today is this insight. into your own inner peace. So that when you meditate and when you share, your presence will make a difference to other people. Like in a group, when I'm around, maybe my students can meditate better. If I'm not around, some say, you don't get that feeling. So I say, try put my photo and see what happens. You see? So in the end, I say, it's your own mind. It's your own mind. You need to find your own reason to love. You need to find your own reason to enjoy your own inner peace, inner world. Many people enjoy their own inner peace, you know, but they don't know that, or in a mistaken way. You want to know when people enjoy their inner peace? Right? When people are upset, they go to the room to cry. They want to have their own inner space. Some people go smoke when they have a lot of work and everything. They want to have a break. You know, when you go window shopping to have a break, that is actually your inner self, your inner soul calling out for your inner peace. But you don't know how to get there. So you go shopping, you go window shopping, you go binge eating, you go drinking, you go smoking or take drugs or do drugs or go dancing and everything, and they say, oh, as long as it feels good. Now then after that they start to switch. Now, okay, I don't do those bad things anymore. I do yoga, I do this and that. It's the same. You escape from one and use, you know, it's a wallpaper. You know, this wallpaper now is not the current brand. Put the other one. Okay, don't use yoga. Don't think yoga is good for you because it will not give you inner peace. The next thing is from fat body to lean, slim, handsome, pretty, beautiful. After that becomes another kind of attachment and a new pile of shit. I'm sorry for my bad words.
Yoga's hard.
Yoga's hard.
Yoga's hard.
Right? So, really, you need your peace, not my peace. You enjoy yourself. Okay? Then, from the renunciation itself is the very foundation of emptiness. Actually, it ends up that I'm talking the three principal aspect of the path, you know. Not fair, yeah? So better I stop here. What's the time now?
8 o'clock.
What time I'm supposed to stop talking?
8:30. Maybe questions.
Okay, maybe questions. Anybody have any questions? You can ask. Yes.
Hi, I came in late, so you said renounce. Could you explain that?
Renounce? It means dropping the attachment to who and what you think you are.
So when you say,
Can you change your hairstyle?
well, I got what you mean, but so how would you just say, how would you go about your everyday? Could you give me an example how to?
Of renunciation? You like fried chicken?
Not particularly, but
Okay, so name me something that you like to eat.
I don't love anything particularly.
Oh, yes.
Chocolate, bagels, chocolate, no.
Okay,
Really.
so maybe, I don't know, let's just create something.
Yeah.
Mind create something. Maybe,
I love to drive fast.
you like to drive?
Fast.
Drive fast. Okay. So when you have, ordinarily when you drive, so you like to drive fast, so that is your attachment to driving fast. Your belief that by driving fast it gives you some kind of excitement or whatever, you know. And so when you drive, then you renounce the attachment of I like to drive fast. Then two, think about who are the people behind me, or endangering the lives of others, or endangering who else, or whatever. You start to drop the I. So the effects of driving fast equates to this. That means you want to be put in the equation of cause, condition and effects by removing the I upon anything that all of us may want or like to do. We try to remove that I, and so that we can train ourselves to see the three times: past, present, future, cause, condition, effect.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that will be practical renunciation. At least that's how I do it. Any other thing? Yes.
You say you're a non-sectarian Buddhist, and I came through Buddhism through books and learning and thinking and applying basic Dharma to my life. And I've never been called or had an attachment to any particular path. Is that because I'm an American Buddhist? Is it because I'm not disciplined enough that I'm not choosing one path? Or, what does it mean to be not sectarian Buddhist? And how does that affect how other Buddhist groups treat you?
You see, what is a non-sectarian does not mean that way. Non-sectarian means that you practice whatever lineage that you follow, that your guru trained and taught you, you do that, but your mind is open to all without judging them. So that whether you are American Buddhist or African Buddhist or Brazilian Buddhist, whatever, many people will give many reasons that are actually, to me, it's always just blaming, complaining and justifying. Just think of these three things: blaming, complaining and justifying. These three things are really the ones that kill you. Whether you want to be this tradition or that tradition, enjoy the traditions. But, like me, I know peanuts, cashew nuts and walnuts about Zen Buddhism. But I'm here. I feel I connect to the practice here. But I still practice the lineage that my guru taught me and gave me the transmissions. But I'm open. That means I'm not sectarian. I'm happy because I don't exist. I take myself out. Then because I am happy, I take the I away, I just am happy. Just be and happy. Why I? You see? So when you feel like this and study, you study the Dharma and this and that. Bebek said that I cannot say, in the path of Dharma, if you don't have a guru, you will never have results. Bebek said I cannot say that because the Americans will not accept that. She says that it becomes like a master and servant. Or,
I said that?
you see? Maybe I didn't. Maybe, I said this when I was teaching in Singapore, but my students would understand me, what I really meant to say. If you do not connect to your guru, you will never have any realizations because your guru will just be somebody out of you. Your guru is not you, not in you. When my guru was going to die, I cried my heart out. And my guru said, "Fat boy, I'm alive in you." And that was the most comforting thing. And he said, "Now you carry on my work. you serve me well. Because he calls me fat boy. Yeah, because I was fat. I was 120 kilograms. How many pounds? 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds? Or 2.4 pounds?
2.2.
Huh?
About 250 pounds, maybe?
About 250 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
Would you call that fat?
Yes.
So my guru, he will call me fat boy. But in front of other people, he will greet me by my proper name. When nobody's all fatty. Yeah, you see? But I don't have famous Lama. I didn't have like Khyabje Lama Sobaramujhe. He's my guru, but he's not my root guru. My root guru was a simple, ordinary monk that nobody really thought highly of him until he passed away, and after they cremated him, we saw the amount of relics that came out of his corpse. 5 colored relics. His tongue didn't burn, his eyeball didn't burn, his heart didn't burn. Yeah. In the cold nights like this, Nepali nights last time, we just had cook something for him at night to eat, and we sat outside, ate together, we just chit chat, and the closest things and the most things I learned from him were not in the formal Dharma teaching. Were times we shared together. So when I meant, if you don't have a guru, you will never be enlightened. What I meant was, if you didn't open up the flower of your body, speech and mind. Even if you had the great gurus, famous gurus, you don't open them up, you open yourself up to them, cannot connect. Imagine you have a radio and have the wire and the socket is here, the plug and the socket looking at each other. Isn't it? Right? Is that called, which one? Socket is the one on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? And the plug is the 2-pin plug, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plug and socket looking at each other. Hi plug, hi socket. Yeah. So you never work. You never work. You understand? Yeah. So this is what I really meant. So we really want to practice. We really want to do. We really need to lower ourselves to start feeling. You don't need famous lamas, you don't need great high lamas, but you need someone who can and dare and will poke you and open you. So much so that your lama must be able to rape your mind. R-A-P-E, yes, rape. It's a bad word. Yeah, that means he, like a tiger, bite you. Not afraid to bite you. Not afraid to show you the nature of who and what you really are. Okay? So, if you don't open up and you always be the socket and the plug, you can meditate for lives. You meditate the whole life. In my next life, may I be this. In my next life, may I be that. Chinese Mahayana Buddhism, very great. Yeah, many people become monks, and then after that they chant, they can chant very well, they can everything they very well. They don't have a guru, but they are monks. They are nice. They can chant. They can do this. They can do all the ritual services, everything. But what is inside? Sometimes they also don't know. You need to find your guru, connect that person who is not shy and whom you can open up. And the most important thing is common language. And then you talk to him English, he speaks Tibetan or something, then you don't know, then the translator, he speaks 4 minutes, translator speak 1 minute. What is it? 3 minutes, what does he say? questions? For you to know more about me, usually I don't wear robes. In Singapore, I'm wearing a pair of khaki-colored Bermudas and a white t-shirt all the time. Nobody will know I'm the Lama. And wherever I go, when I'm outside, people see me, and then I'm always outside, maybe sweeping or watering the plants. So if you see me not in robes, don't be surprised. If you see me in robes, you'll be shocked. Okay? These are just, cushion cover. You know cushion cover? My body fat is the cushion and this is the cover. Right? So remember, everything that you do and this and that must from here. Actually, I wanted to do an experiment for you to show you the power of prayer and mantra. But I decided, I wanted to do it here, then I decided maybe not here. But in the, what's that place?
On Thursday night at the Synergy Center.
Yes, I will show you the power of the Lama's touch. Why people feel very good in front of the Lamas. Why people feel very happy when they're with the Lamas. Okay? I will show you the difference when, okay, Thursday then you find out. When you watch TV program, then suddenly when the most exciting part, and then they say to be continued and stuff like that. Thursday, okay? Any other questions? Is it 8:30 yet? I was told that in the Zen Center, 8:30 means bong, that's it. Everybody must go home. So I tell myself, be aware of the time. In Singapore, my student put the clock in front of me. And then I turn the clock nearer back. They need to see the time, not me. I promised my guru made me promise him, you always teach the Dharma unless you are so not well that you cannot get up. Right? That's why last year when I was discharged from hospital, I could walk out of the hospital, I walked straight to the temple to do prayer for the day. For this kind of liberation ritual for the day. And maybe it's my passion. Right? You must find your reason for what you do. And accept it and choose to be happy. And be happy. Right? Choosing to be happy is your manifestation. Because deep inside you, you are inner peace. You're not happiness. Is Buddha happy? Is Buddha happy? Or Buddha manifesting happiness? You understand? Right. Buddha is manifesting happiness. Buddha is inner peace. Deep inner peace and awakening. Imagine deep inner peace and happiness. You understand? Yeah? So that's why you see Buddha, the person who able to carve or paint the Buddha, he must have inner peace himself. Then you can get that emanation of serenity. But if not, then it's just a picture or stuff like that. Any other questions? I didn't mean to offend anybody else, so please, I'm sorry if I said anything wrong. But anyway, if I say anything wrong, I enjoy it. So. I have a present for all of you. It's a picture of the 1,000-armed Chenrezig. So Chinese, there's a word that says 助你一臂之力. That means I wish the help to be upon you, or I wish to help, giving you an extra help of an arm. Okay? And so why I'm giving you thousand eye, thousand arm Chenrezig, and the nine heads, the 11 heads, is so that you will receive 1,000 eyes to help you look up for everything, look out and look in. 1,000 arms to help you, so you always don't feel so, I'm so overwhelmed. And then you complain, you justify, and then you blame. Okay. So I'm giving you this picture. Please, every day look at it and have inner peace. Okay? So I always joke, why Chenrezig have a green face, red face, white face? Okay? Red face means stop. Green face means go. White face means inner peace. Okay? Yeah. And so 1,000 arms and 1,000 eyes to help you to see inside, outside. And when you see nothing outside and you see nothing inside, then that's the best. There's nothing to see really. There's nothing really that much to do too. You are only doing something to hide from something. Hide, there are people who just want to do something because they want to numb themselves from particular issues. Yeah, I've seen so many, even in Singapore, in Malaysia. I watched about America on TV. Yeah. Everybody is the same. At the end of the day, whatever the color of your skin, all our blood is red. You see? So, my wish for you is you find your reasons and drop them. If you find your reasons and hold it to heart, that's not renunciation, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You understand? It's just sifting the whole load of sand to find bigger pieces of shit than the smaller pieces. It's like, what do you call this? Sieving. Sifting. Isn't it? Right? So yeah, at the end of the day, turn the shit to fertilizer. More benefit. More benefit for the plants. Right? Accept that we have shit and make it into fertilizer. And then it becomes something good. You understand? Don't always see each other's shit. Your shit, my shit, your problem, my problem. It's really... It's like teaching, insisting that the fish must fly. Just enjoy the abilities, the fish abilities to swim well. And just observe the fish swimming. Accept the fish can swim and not fly. Unless it's a flying fish. You understand? So, whenever you are faced with situations where it's uptight and tight and stuff like that, you know what I do? I share with you. I transform myself into a Buddha statue. And I gaze upon all. And when I'm done with that, even this Buddha statue becomes air. That's my practice. Maybe I think it's very shallow for you. But actually it works. Okay? So whether you got long hair, short hair, curly hair, white hair, grey hair, what tradition, what lineage, and what this. Did Buddha have all these kind of things? No. Buddha never said that I'm Buddhist or this. Buddha just said that to practice spirituality. And that's why the most important mantra of all the three traditions and all the lineages is the mantra of dependent arising. That was what the Buddha taught. All things arise and fail and fall according to conditioning. Arise through conditioning and cease to exist also due to conditioning. So just see and gaze. That's why if you look at the Buddha statue, you must realize that he's always gazing upon all. Okay? So maybe we can try gazing. Maybe we can all try gazing to the space in front of us. Don't gaze on the floor. Okay? Don't gaze on the floor. Don't gaze on the nose. Don't gaze on anything, but just gaze in front of you. Maybe just a few seconds will do. As you realize that when we are gazing in such a meditation, a gazing meditation, we hear sounds, isn't it? What do we do? Some may feel irritated or this and that, but no. Accept it. As you gaze, all becomes natural and near peace. How many of you don't know what gazing is? Okay.
I think I know. Just looking for it. I don't know.
Thank you. But if you do not know, I don't feel you all know how to gaze very well, because you were all focusing on something. I share with you what is gazing, okay? You use your mobile or video camera and just let it record. And you look what it is recording. Letting things go by without focusing on anything. So in the beginning, you may not know how to gaze, but through the equipment of a camera or your mobile camera, just putting it there and not move, but you focus onto what it is recording, because the lens, you see, the lens of the camera does not have a mind. It does not focus on anything it wants to see. So that is called gazing. You all need to gaze. This gazing method of meditation can be deeper than closing eye or any other method of meditation. By gazing upon all, everything becomes empty of their true existence. Then you can become like the Buddha. And sooner or later you will become Buddha. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night. I hope what I say have a little bit of fertilizer for you. Okay? Yeah. I hope my sheep becomes your fertilizer. And your sheep becomes my fertilizer. And we all rejoice in all the sheep. Okay? So don't, what do you say? Don't not like the sheep. Alright? So this is my present for you. One picture of a 1,000-arm generation.
While Dennis is passing out the cards, I'd just like to thank Rinpoche again for teaching this evening and to give you a little rundown about his schedule. He's going to be with us in the Syracuse area for another 2 weeks, luckily, and he's doing a variety of teachings. As he mentioned earlier, on Thursday he'll be at the Synergy Center, which is located in Manlius, and he's going to be doing a teaching called Attracting Spiritual Wealth and Financial Success, and he'll also give us the secret of what, Rinpoche?
Oh, that's the power of,
The Lama's touch.
oh,
One
the power
hour.
of the Lama's touch, yeah.
This and
Wait.
there's schedules with Rinpoche's schedule out in the foyer here, and there's also posters with this information.